Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, hanging out with you in my new bucket hat and my closed poncho. Looking good, ready for the hot weather. Hope you are too. Hello, friends. Hanging out with you. Now, let's talk about my gorgeous hat. I have made one for my daughter, and I was definitely more in depth. This one was for me. I used a blue and white variegated with the rest of her pink and purple variegated, and a little bit of the pale yellow just to throw it off, give it a little more length. This is made out of washcloth type cotton. As you can see, it's going to keep my face out of the sun, and if I want to get it wet, it'll still keep its shape, and I can throw it on my head and it'll take a while to dry because it is the washcloth cotton, and I can wash and dry it as many times as I like, and it's going to give me what I wanted for a hat that I can wear out with my children to play, to get wet, all that nice stuff without getting burnt. Anyway, so this is my progress so far on my duster. Quite a bit, right? I have been working this guy. This is how much Mega Ball I still have left, so I'm pretty hopeful. This is reaching to my belly button now, so I might actually be able to get away with most of it being in the gray, which would be fantastic. And I'm going to put this up over my shoulder, then you can kind of see what I'm doing here. We're here for the crochet and the bucket hat, right? Good luck. Ready? Okay. It's got text saying there's food for me. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Just going to finish this up real quick. Working hard on this one, and this is going to be my long duster. And I'm going to be very, very happy to wear this one. And I really don't have to rush through it. It's going to be a while before I can wear it, but I mean, it might be nice on a cool evening. It might be nice in a cool morning with a nice cup of coffee, looking out over the pet parking lot down below. Okay, so I have a parking lot out front, but across the street is a horse pasture, so don't worry. I got my nature. I've got nature super close. I live right beside a bird sanctuary. Piece of land that is never going to be used for anything but nature reserve, and it's lovely. There's snakes, there's all sorts of stuff in there. There's a nice frog and turtle pond, sorry. There's turtles that live in there too. And it's just lovely. Weeping willows, and they don't trim them or anything unless they start falling over from their own weight. And even then, they just kind of take them off the trail and just leave them on the side because, snakes and whatnot can use that as part of their ecosystem. And it's just lovely because, my kids can go walking through there all the time, and it's really nice. Really close to home, too. However, it does bring owls. We have owls that love to come up on my patio. We have bats that like to fly around here, and other birds of prey. Like, we have osprey nearby. We have eagles, bald eagles. They're nesting in a big tree just on the other end of the big farm there across from me. This time of year we can't see them, but during the colder months we can see their giant nest up there. We have falcons. Now I don't know if the blue herons have come back. Maybe. There used to be like a pair of them that used to nest around here. And then suddenly there was only one. Broke everybody's heart in the area because we all loved them. Beautiful birds. Anyways, speaking of birds, I am trying to find an applique to make for my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is coming up, and she is made it very clear she doesn't want anything that isn't completely useful because she does not want to be carrying around too much stuff with her, especially if she were to suddenly pass on and then leave me stuck with a ton of stuff to figure out. So I'm trying to think of something for her. She doesn't want any stuffed animals. She has too many. She doesn't want trinkets. She's gotten rid of tons and tons of trinkets. She used to collect raccoon stuff. So she ended up with a hole in this winter cloak of hers. Just walked by somebody with a cigarette and it burnt it. So she's got a big hole, and she was hoping to find a chickadee applique. I can't find a chickadee bird anywhere. I've looked all over the place, so if anybody knows where I could find a pattern to crochet her a small chickadee. If not, I'm just going to go with a raccoon because that's usually her favorite. I think she'll be alright with it, but she was hoping for a chickadee. But, you get what you get. So, very likely very soon you're going to be seeing me crocheting that out of probably embroidery floss is what I'm thinking, because I want it to be quite small and very delicate, because it's not a massive hole, but it's enough that she really needs it covered. It's upsetting. It's a very expensive piece of clothing that my sister got her, and yeah, with my sister being gone, I would like to help her repair it. So I think I have a raccoon one I can use, but I was hoping I could find like chickadee amigurumis, but not an applique. And I mean, they have like everything else out there. I found almost anything you can think of. So many different kinds. There we go. Now we're on my row of half double crochets, which is a great look. I'm very, very excited about this. And going through there. Oops. Here we go. Getting that done, and I love this yarn. I do. The color is spot on. It's a great color. And the yarn just feels fantastic. It is soft. It is cushy. It has got a very, luxury. It feels luxury. Let's put it that way. And it was about $9 on sale for that much, over 700 meters. I'll say about 11 because it was an American funds and I'm Canadian. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. I think I swallowed some fluff. Some fuzz. Oh my goodness, I'm alright. My eyes watering a little. As I'm talking about how great the yarn is, I get some fluff in my mouth and start choking on it. Yeah. That sounds about right. Murphy out to get me. think I'm gonna end up having to order a couple more of these rings, but I think I want to get the more expensive ones because the ones I got off Temu are the right shape and everything, but they are quite thin and I feel like they're gonna break. So I'm gonna spend a little bit extra to get the thicker, nicer ones. But that is the shape I prefer. I still have all my other ones and I do try to use them occasionally, but a peacock one I cannot get to work for me. The life of me. I've tried everything and it's a cool looking ring. So I might just have to use that as just a wearable. Because I am a ring girl. I love wearing rings. That's probably why I like the yarn rings so much. Because I just like having rings on. None of my rings fit me right now, and I'm not going to have them resized. Okay, well, a couple of them fit, but they're the really, really big fancy ones, and I don't want to wear them day to day. I'll wear one of them one time, and you'll see why I don't want to wear it every day while I'm cleaning house and stuff. It's got a stone that's like this long, and it's like a diamond shape, and it's a semi-precious one, but I really don't want to wreck it. Even if it's worth nothing to anybody else, I love it, and it wanted it so bad, and it's mine, and I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It matches my bracelet and my necklace that I got to go with it too. And let's just say, I love that set so much. I worked really hard to save up for that, and the ring I believe was a gift from my bosses actually, because I can't even explain the sales I had that month for December, and it was my birthday. I worked with them for 5 years, and they would always say that I didn't work for them, I worked with them. I was really, really good with the jewelry sales. And I enjoyed it very much. It was a good job. It was a good time. But I ended up with a family and it wasn't paying me what I needed. And here we go. Tiny needs me to come sit with her in a few minutes. She'll be alright though. Like I said, she's got everybody out there with her. I might have said that in another video. I'm filming a few at the same time because it's going to be a hot weekend and I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to film anything this weekend. And I've got all my projects on the go. Oh, okay. So, I needed to mention, my last video was of me knitting. Exciting, right? I'm knitting a sweater. My count was insane. So I got through the purl row and realized that, this seems to be way bigger than it should be. I had done way too many stitches. I had 170 stitches on there and I only need 120. I did another count with the stitches partially or totally worked up with the first row, and 12 stitches is 2 inches. So I need 20 inches, which is slightly bigger than he is. So I only need 120 stitches, and I did 170. So I was looking at almost 30 inches, and that is far too big. Like, that is not even close to what I want to do. So I'm going to probably do 100 and maybe 130, maybe 140, just to oversize it a little in case he starts to grow or fill out a bit more, because he is only 18 right now and there's a chance that, his shoulders will get wider, that kind of thing, just by measuring his dad, who is kind of similar shape. So I fully expect my son to fill out fairly soon, but I don't expect him to fill out that much. So it was way too much. So I had to frog the whole thing. So I'm going to be redoing that, and we'll go from there. Because the back panel, I just don't want it to be that oversized and go through that much yarn just to find out that it's like massive on him. So I'm going to resize that and check out the sizing on him and go from there. But I think 120 should be 20 inches. So maybe 140, so I get an even amount. And if I divide that by 2, that'll be 70 in each side for the front panels. I can dig that. If I do 120, it would be 60 for each side. But I think I want to give him a few inches to grow into it, because he does work out here and there, and I would hate to make it and have it be too tight, or have him already grow out of it like right away, because all of a sudden he decides to work out all the time and get big or something. Because that is very within the realm of possibilities. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me while I did a couple rows on my mesh, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.